This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Lech Tich Musar podcast. We continue with Perek Aleph Mishnah Vav. We're just about at the end. Yeshua ben Pirkei Avnita Arbeli. What was the last thing they said in Mishnah Vav? The heavy dan is kol adam l'kav zchus. That we should be done, we should judge every man l'kav zchus. We see a person doing something, we're not sure how to justify, we're not sure how could it be. This person, hi gav rabba, he did X, Y, and Z. Says Yeshua ben Pirkei Avnita Arbeli, and this is a halacha psuka, it's a chiyuv. Heavy dan is kol adam l'kav zchus. Give everyone the benefit of the doubt. We know there's another Mishnah in Avos that Hashem is the Dan Yechidi, He's the ultimate judge, and we don't get involved, we don't mention HaKadosh Baruch Hu's cheshbonus, Hashem's calculations, His judgment. We leave it up to Hashem. We don't have to judge, we don't have to make sense of things. As hard as this is, which is very often and usually in most cases, we have this chiv, it's brought down. As it says in the pasuk in the Torah, Betzedek tishpat amisecha, with righteousness you shall judge your friend. And the Gemara in Shabbos says, Kol adonis chaver l'kav zchus, anyone who judges his friend favorably, then don in oisa b'shamayim l'kav zchus. This is something we all need. Of course, we all need racham b'shamayim, and we need those chusim, and we want Hashem to judge us favorably. So even though it's not Elul now, which is not so far away, but we want Hashem to judge us favorably as well, and we don't want Hashem to be so makbid and kichuta saira, crossing every T, dotting every I. So when we give other people a little room, a little space, and we try to find the light, we try to be a little move back and say, it's okay, this must have happened, those are the circumstances, he didn't know, he didn't see, she didn't realize that. That can trigger, that can manipulate Kaviyachol and HaKadosh Baruch Hu's cheshbonus, how Hashem judges us, which of course we all want and need. I want to share with you an incredible story that is firsthand. I heard it personally from the Baal Davar, so I think it's worth saying. I have a very close friend, lives out in central Jersey, and I was talking with him about 2-3 weeks ago, and he told me he was on a flight back from Eretz Yisrael, and this is post October 7th, when there was a tremendous surge in Avodas Hashem, in observance, and people trying to find and see and attach themselves to the light, to Kadosh Baruch Hu. And this person, my friend, we'll call him Mr. Schwartz, he's sitting on the plane, and he recounts. He's telling me after he was telling me how he was sitting on the plane on an Alal. It wasn't an Alal. It was a different airline, and there was an option of purchasing or ordering kosher food. And Mr. Schwartz was just telling me how he was so dissatisfied, he was disgusted, he was horrified, whatever the word. It was so distasteful, and he just couldn't wrap his head around how it's possible that after this tremendous giluy, after there's so much recognition of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. I don't know if there's anyone these days that doesn't know that pasuk. Any Yid who doesn't know what a Yamak is, Tzitzis is, there is such a revelation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And he was saying, I don't understand how I was sitting on this plane, and there were Yidden who are aware of their identity from Eretz Yisrael, and how it's possible they were sitting and they were eating the non-kosher food. I said, I just couldn't understand it. He said, it was just as readily available to purchase, to order the kosher food. And he was expressing just his upset, his frustration. But then he told me the following words. He said, but Don, let me tell you something. He said, while I am disgusted, and I can't believe, and I can't wrap my head around how this is possible, around these circumstances, how they didn't order the kosher food, he said, who am I to judge? Do I know for certain there are things in their lives that they have accomplished that I did not accomplish yet? Who am I to judge? Perhaps there are many things amongst all those Yidden that they have done so much more, so much greater, that I haven't done. So how can I judge them? Heavy done as kol adam l'kav zchus. Yes, he saw them eating non-kosher food. Yes, he was disgusted and he couldn't wrap his head around it. But l'kav zchus means everyone is struggling, and just because my challenges aren't the same as your challenges doesn't mean I should be looking down at you. You shouldn't be looking down at me. And he was able to have this perspective, not justifying eating non-kosher food, but saying and realizing with truth, Havidanas called them the Kavschus, that they're also working, they're a work in progress, they have their shlemus to attain, and just because they're struggling with other things, and I'm struggling with other things, different things, I'm not the judge, I'm not the Don Yechidi, and I'll even learn and aspire from the things that I don't even know about them and say, you know what, you're struggling with tarfus, with treif, with non-kosher, but I'm sure the great things that you have accomplished and I haven't reached those levels, and I'll see the good in you. I'll see the Leiv Toiv, I'll see the Pintel Yid, I'll see that burning fire, and I'll look past it and say, you're struggling with something, I'm struggling with something else, we're both great, we're both trying, we're both striving, and that is done as Kol Adam Kavschus. Judging others favorably, seeing the good, and realizing that the ultimate judge is the Dan Yechidi, the Eibishter above, and we stay out, and we hope that we can be zeiche to call it done as a chaver the kavschos, done in oisa b'shemayim the kavschos.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.